The holiday season is sweeter when shared with others. We dive into how one local tea shop owner started an annual tradition that uses cookies to bring people together.
The wet weather continues tomorrow, but I'm tracking some snow for parts of the inland northwest tomorrow night and much colder temperatures for the weekend.
WSU veterinarians gave one injured donkey a true Christmas miracle this year. We share that story of tragedy to triumph tonight. Good evening and thank you for joining us for KREM 2 News at 5 and Merry Christmas. I hope everyone is having a wonderful holiday. I'm Regan Gallo. Mark is off for the holiday. Well, many people celebrated Christmas morning with their families, but one small business owner in Spokane knows that not always everyone has a family around. That's why KREM 2's Caitlin Galloway was there this morning to find out more about their mission to serve the community.
While most businesses are closed on Christmas Day, Lunarium is not only open, they're giving away tea and cookies to create community for Christmas. One of Lunarium's co-owners, Amy Clark, saw a need in her community while scrolling through Facebook a couple of years ago.
It was post after post of, I just moved to town, I don't have any family. I don't know anyone, I just moved to town, I don't have any family. I'm so lonely, I don't know anyone. And just this onslaught of people having no place to go. And I thought, well, I have a location. I make cookies.
Clark and her partner Dorian Karahalius co-own Lunarium, which they started with community in mind.
We always say that we're a community space that just happens to serve really good tea and food. And that's always been kind of our guiding light.
Clark says the first year they did this, she realized she wasn't just providing a space for people to go, but a place where genuine friendships were formed.
And we've kind of seen this new phenomenon of chosen family as opposed to blood family, and we're really embracing that. And especially chosen family and chosen friends that have become family. And so we've just kind of taken that to the next notch, and if you do not have family, you can come be a part of ours.
It's a message that many in the community have resonated with and embraced.
To know there is a place that's warm and inviting and you can meet new friends, that touches my heart so deeply and is exactly the reason I exist. And so I just think it's an amazing thing to come and support.
This year, they've baked almost 450 cookies, and their goal, just like previous years, is to give all of them away. In Spokane, Caitlin Galloway, KREM 2 News.
Thank you, Caitlin. Well, we did not have a white Christmas this year, but it sounds like there might be a chance for some snow flurries looking into tomorrow. Let's look at our forecast with Michelle Boss. Michelle, what are we doing for the day after Christmas? What's it looking like outside?
We've had some wild weather for December, and that pattern is going to continue into the weekend. We've had some rain, even some thunder in parts of the South Spokane area this afternoon, and temperatures have warmed up to 46 degrees just in the last hour after seeing some rain showers. But we are expecting much cooler air to be moving in for the weekend, and that means some snow moving into parts of the inland northwest, even maybe a little snow late Friday night into early Saturday morning before things dry out here in Spokane and Coeur d'Alene. So we do have winter weather advisories. Heavy snow is expected in the mountains in the Cascades tomorrow and early Saturday morning. Also now looking like heavier snow for Lookout Pass again late Friday into early Saturday. So if you have travel plans over the passes, just be aware of that. Also looking at some potential for accumulating snow across the Washington and Idaho Palouse, up to 3 inches in places like Pullman and Moscow. But right now we've just been dealing with wet weather and rain, and additional rain is expected throughout the day tomorrow before the colder air moves in. Right now, Snoqualmie Pass is looking good, but again, by tomorrow, we look for deteriorating conditions across the mountain passes. Short-term forecast, cloudy skies, more rain for tomorrow, and then a potential for a little snow on the tail end before, look at this weekend, dry but chilly. Lows in the low 20s, even teens in some spots, and highs below freezing.
Well, families can make memories together during their winter break with Numerica's 5 days of family fun. From ice skating and snow tubing to water parks and family movie showings, Numerica is once again covering the cost of activities that bring joy to kids and parents alike. On your screen right now is a list of free events in Spokane and North Idaho. Reservations for some of these events are required. For additional information and registration links for those events, just head to Numerica's website at the link on the bottom of your screen. And the Sandpoint City Council authorized city staff to apply for 2 grants with a focus on improving downtown infrastructure at last Wednesday's meeting. According to our news partners at the Coeur d'Alene Press, the first grant is the Transportation Alternatives Program. The city seeks $500,000 to begin a project to revamp Superior Streets. The second grant, Superior Street. The second grant is the Small Urban Grant Program. The city estimates it would cost $1.4 million to improve the intersection of First Avenue and Bridge Street. And now the Kootenai County Sheriff's Office is looking to change an ordinance for derelict docks and float houses to include abandoned vessels. Our news partners at the Coeur d'Alene Press write that the Sheriff's Office wants to add a misdemeanor for charges of derelict docks or boats, meaning boats are in bad condition due to neglect. The county has considered changing the policy for a few years and presented the matter to the Waterways Advisory Committee earlier this month. They unanimously supported amending the ordinance. And the Rathdrum Police Department is asking the public for information about a string of burglaries. Officers responded to a burglary in progress earlier this week on Kenosha Lane, and upon arrival, they were able to make an arrest and identify a suspect. Matthew J. Grandroth was arrested and booked into jail on burglary charges. During the investigation, police received consent from the suspect to photograph suspicious items located inside the suspect's home. Investigators are asking any potential burglary victims who lived around the 12,000 block of Kenosha Lane to come forward with any information as the investigation continues. And despite recent warmer weather and strong wind, all 3 ski areas in North Idaho remain open. Silver Mountain has faced a rough start to the ski season, with the last day of skiing operations being on December 7th. Right now, it is open for scenic gondola rides and tubing, which doesn't sound too bad, and skiing will open when there's enough snow. Now, Schweitzer, on the other hand, is open from top to bottom. The resort, the Village, is in full swing, and dining and lodging snow-making efforts continue on lower elevation terrain. Lookout Pass also has 22 trails open and is now open 7 days a week. Well, coming up here on KREM 2 News at 5. After the break, we will take a look on how people are celebrating Christmas around the world. And in 8 minutes, we show you how vets at Washington State University helped give one injured donkey a Christmas miracle. And here's our KREM 2 Plus schedule for tonight. At 7, we have your money news. Then at 8, we have a new Killer Cases episode to watch. And these and more, just download KREM 2 Plus app for your TV and watch for free.